So your teacher wants you to come up with some linear equation for a line that goes through those 2 points, but they're going to give you no graph paper, no calculator, no picture, no cap. Can we do it? Of course we can. All we got to do is find the slope of the point that goes through those 2 points. Once we find the slope, that will allow us to find the y-intercept of it. So here we go. How do we find slope from 2 points? That's that slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm going to start by taking 5 minus a negative 3, 5 minus a negative 3 over negative 3 minus a negative 7, negative 3 minus a negative 7. If this is confusing to you at all, this is an x, this is a y, because it's an xy coordinate. This is an x, this is a y, it's an xy coordinate. This coordinate came first, so I'd give 1s to those. This coordinate comes second, so I'd give 2 to those. And this is what we call the slope formula. You take the y2 number minus the y1 number, take the x2 minus the x1 on the bottom. So now we just got to realize that subtracting a negative in both of these situations is really just adding. 5 plus 3 is going to give me 8, my favorite number. Negative 3 plus 7 is going to give me 4. Ooh, I like 8 and 4 together when we're dividing because that comes out to a nice, neat 2. So now that I know my slope is 2, I can create the starting of my equation. We know that slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. M is our slope, and since we found the slope to be 2, we can replace it. Now, which part's missing? Oh, it's that darn b. How do we find b? Well, what we got to do is we've got to look at this example. We've got a y, we've got an x, we've got a b, 3 unknowns. The only way we can figure out what b is if it's the only unknown. So that means we got to change x to a number, we got to change y to a number. Where in the world am I supposed to get that information? Oh, by golly, remember xy coordinates. Those are values that could be used. I'm going to use negative 3 and 5 just because these are both negatives. If I can avoid working with negatives, I try to. So x is the negative 3, so I'm going to put a negative 3 right there. I'm going to have to multiply that by 2. I still don't know what b is, but I sure know that when x is negative 3, y is 5. Now I've created an equation that I can simplify, isolate b, figure out what it is to make it true. 2 times negative 3 makes negative 6, plus b equals 5. Add 6, inverse operate, giving you 11 for b. Well, we know our slope is 2. We found our b, which in slope-intercept form represents our y-intercept. So b's 11, m is 2, so y equals mx plus b needs to have an 11 there, a 2 here, and we've got ourselves a slope-intercept form equation from 2 points. No need to look at a picture on a graph. No need to have a calculator for any of this. These are all values that you could probably do in your head or on paper if you need to. Study hard and good luck on your upcoming test.